because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time.
Funny note, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
if you use the jump pack to get somewhere that roaming patrols can't see you and can't get to,
Mm-hmm.
and you call an extraction right before, then half the patrol will just stand there and look at the extraction beacon. They'll just stand there, just face straight into it.
I needed money to further your talent.
I'm sure he did need money to further Yusuke's talents.
You fed the boy, right?
Something doesn't
You fed him, right?
If the original
Right?
He is the artist, and he embodies that
I happened
in every way,
to find a finely detailed
down to the
Starving?
starving.
in an art book.
Down to the starvation. Yeah, there we go.
copies of a photo of the original?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
But don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts?
No, Shax!
This sounds like a lie to me.
What would you know?
I got Shax's lead.
Something just doesn't feel right. Lady On, this one seems different.
Yo, nice.
It's the
grab.
original.
This is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei, don't tell me.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
Yeah?
So you're
Is that what happened?
the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
We're really good at exposing the truth.
I've reported you to my private security company.
What?
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait. Let's talk about this.
You can talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
A cat! Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
That's okay, we'll be gone.
But he doesn't know.
Let's go.
He doesn't know I know this trick.
Hey, look.
Which one of these computers is for security? Can you tell me which computer is for the security?
It's that one!
Which one is it? I can't hear you.
It's that one!
Oh man.
Oh my god. I didn't get to tell you yet. So,
Hmm.
always put together Easter basket for me.
Nice.
And like there's some popcorn, some beef jerky, and like a handful of like Lindor chocolates.
I've still never had a
Yeah.
Lindor chocolate.
Oh, they're good truffles.
To get away.
And like a big ass bag of like dried fruit and nuts. But in this bag there are boxes of Dr. Pepper Peeps.
Hey!
Huh.
You let go already?
I tried some earlier.
I didn't mean to push you so hard.
They're not bad.
Wake up.
Like, I mean, they taste like Dr. Pepper Peeps. Which
Oh,
is the first step.
if only I liked Peeps.
Me.
Kamaki-san.
My issue, it's basically it's like Dr. Pepper sugar on marshmallows. Like that's all it is.
This place.
Um,
We're inside
Okay.
Madarame.
You're into that.
Sounds reasonable, maybe.
Sensei.
The problem is I just don't like Peeps.
Kamaki-san.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm sure you
Understandable. Yeah, carry on.
understandable as you were.
This is what that
Mhm.
bastard truly feels. He's not greed-filled
I do, however, like candy corn.
Enough of this rubbish.
You filthy monster.
About Madarame?
What's wrong with candy corn?
That's
Edie is
You may not want to believe it,
fucking
but
Edie
this
is
was the
slightly
last
sweet
Luther
wax
Madarame
and
has.
nothing
This
more.
is his signature.
Yeah.
It's
this.
disgusting.
Who are all of
Hardly candy.
I guess you could say
Same word.
we're a
Fucking
group that changes
It,
the lives of
it's
Ron
something like if somebody told me that they were created to be so bland and unexciting that they were used to stop masturbation, I'd believe you.
My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll.
What? Wasn't there a cereal for that?
Yeah, Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
That's the one.
Created- Yeah, they're created to be so bland and uninteresting that you wouldn't even want to masturbate.
The security level's gone
Which, like, how bad do you have to be to prevent that?
I
How deep
so
in
I
the
wasn't
negative?
paying attention. I'm so lost.
Do you not know about this, Richie?
I wasn't paying attention, so I just heard the tail end of that. Is like something so bad that you don't want to masturbate, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what even is the context on this?
So I started saying, somebody told me that candy corn was made to be so bland it would stop masturbation, I believe you. Which is
Okay.
in reference to Kellogg's Corn Flakes, which were created as one part health food and one part as an anti-masturbatory aid.
We were thinking
They were
of
made to
making
be
a
so
special
bland and uninteresting that you wouldn't even want
Why are the paintings
you wouldn't
in
even
here?
want to touch yourself.
Technically, those aren't actually.
I don't know how they're
because-
supposed to stop it.
Apples themselves.
Because Kellogg was a very,
That's what they are in here.
very firm
Oh, and,
Christian.
we found yours.
I don't know, man.
Let's get out of here.
Interesting. How do you reach that conclusion? Man, the cereal, so bland.
God, I don't.
I
even
need to do
feel-
something else with my life.
Yeah,
Instead
God,
of having
I
fun.
can't even I can't even think about my wife in the moment.
Talk about bullshit clothes.
Wow.
Also, Jack, did you ever look up that person I sent you?
Not yet, not yet. I've been on the creek.
Aw, I get to have your live reaction then.
Oh no.
That
Uh,
fire.
I'm gonna guess his response is gonna be something along the lines of, "She's just like me for real."
One big lie, isn't it?
Essentially.
I'll have to. Oh god.
I will send the name of this person to you as well, Richie.
Okie dokie, thank you. 'Cause
It was, and I'm not going to say their name because they're a VTuber that is debuting soon, from my understanding. And since they haven't yet, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
You're a famous person living in a shed. You have another home under your mistress' name, of course. Huh. You know, I'm almost impressed. Almost.
Such insincerity.
The Sayuri stolen. Why was it in the
I'm going to
storage?
finish this geological
If you have
survey
the
and then
real
I
one,
will
why make copies?
look it up.
If it's really you, Sensei,
There you go.
tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see.
Okay. Highlight.
Stolen was just a false rumor I spread.
Search with Google, so Google.
Staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? Found the real
Oh.
painting, but
Oh, I don't even need to watch anything. I look at her. I instantly understand what you mean.
Bart Sobs will eat it up and pay good cash for that.
there's another one that's debuting alongside her that's like a witch, and she's going to be, and the witch is going to be doing gaming, tabletop RPG stuff, I think is what she said. And I was like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
You keep going on
Yeah.
and on. Money this, money
Love me some tabletop RPGs.
this disgusting museum.
Oh yeah. Alright,
That's
Rich,
really
yo,
Right?
I was talking to some friends, because one of them was like, hey, I want to do, like, a casual, you know, tabletop thing. Like, not too much, just like, hang out every other week, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Pisses me off.
And I was like, alright, gang, I've got 2 characters that I want to play, because I like playing characters that I have, like, art made for. There are 2 characters I might want to play. Do you guys want my man whore doctor, or would you rather see 100% that bitch witch? And I just got a response from my friends like, witch, 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 just all caps.
Oh my gosh.
Out of the goodness in my heart,
I understood.
to get troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight.
This man likes stealing. Huh?
Stream meant to be down?
It should be back up. It had a brief blip.
Okay.
But I'm tired of this little chat.
I will quick refresh and make sure that it is.
You are unforgivable.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you.
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Men, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
Madarame, slightly less evil than Kamoshida.
Slightly.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Kitagawa-kun?
Yeah.
I agree. Slightly.
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long.
Unleash your persona, Matt Mercer.
Truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self
Forgot that he
behind
voiced
this
him.
horrible man. Have you finally come to your senses? How foolish
I think this scene might be the coolest awakening.
a deplorable
It's a really good one.
I agree.
But I've only seen like 3, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 4.
Let us now
I wasn't thinking about Jokers.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to count Sir MC.
filled with both.
Guys, they didn't notice the pun.
It is time you teach people which.
What did Listen, I'm fighting
So
hard.
correct. Oh my gosh.
Guys, I got away with it.
Oh, god damn it.
You didn't have to get away with that, so I would have supported you the whole time.
Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish.
Whoa, this is impressive.
I wish the way I played this game facilitated more Yusuke usage.
Where are my guards? Kill them all!
Yeah.
Oh,
The children who
he has what? Good physical and he is Bufu?
prosper.
Yeah, he's Bufu and high physical damage.
How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you
Because I know he's the other physical character.
no matter what it takes?
Mhm.
I will bring you to justice.
Let's see what you can do.
Got Mercer in the party.
Bring it on.
Yeah. He doesn't fit with what I do. So I struggle with using him.
What do you do, Eric?
You are in the presence
I hit things and I take big hits and survive. And you know who's better at doing that? Ryuji.
Yeah.
I learned
this
You just
guy.
don't give a
300
fuck.
plus health. Fantastic.
Yo, the boy is chonky.
Yeah, that was at level 13.
Yeah.
I had been working out so that I had probably 30, maybe 35 extra health. And I'm only sitting at like 246 at the moment. And he was at 316.
The rest of the party was sitting around like
160.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll use a Bufu. Followed by... Actually? Do I want a Bufu? Or do I want to do a little bit of setup?
We do like setup in this household.
Let's do a little bit of setup.
Overkill is our forte.
Ain't that the truth?
We'll use Rakunda on the big boss enemy. And because it's my turn, I'm just gonna swap right back to Izanagi so that I don't get killed.
You have, do you have the, extra personas then?
Yeah, I can pick from the protagonist personas and, their final personas and some other extra personas.
Yeah, from people in their squad.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of an easier time.
Yeah. They were also free to summon.
Yeah, I recall that.
Alright, now, I left conveniently 3 people up here.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Bufu. Baton passed to someone that isn't me. Do they move it to the top? No, they don't. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they add in that quality of life thing here.
Freeze spray for ice damage. Baton pass to Ryuji.
God.
Freeze spray. And then to me.
Kill cost
To
0.
you! To me! To you!
I'm waiting for us to finish all of the Persona Kings.
God, I can't wait.
That was about
I am so
500
excited.
damage 3 times.
Yeah?
I'm so down to play Xenoblade Chronicles for another 200 hours.
Yeah.
You say you've just thrown your bright future down the drain.
I know I'm a little bit behind where you guys are.
Never had of becoming an artist.
Because you guys are nearing, like, the end of the second stuff, or you've just done the end of the second stuff.
Back here.
I'm about to see my third.
Yeah. But, after the 25th, I will do some stuff off screen, and then I'll just breeze through the rest of the game.
What a disgrace I am.
Yeah.
Come on.
Happens when you have a lot of good free personas.
You've known for
That's not
some
what he's
time,
referring to.
haven't you?
I wasn't entirely certain, but I figured.
I'll have Ryuji at rank 7 on the 25th.
Was an everyday
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that helps.
admit that the man
I remember what that does.
in such
So,
Oh, man.
so for the people not in the know, Ryuji's rank 7, when you go to Mementos and you ambush an enemy, if they're a certain amount weaker than you, you instantly defeat them. No need to go into a battle.
by herself.
And in base Persona, this was a heavy nerf because it made it really hard to grind because Ryuji kept killing the enemies and you wouldn't get experience for it.
I don't remember much.
Yeah.
I did everything.
So the only real way to get experience quickly was to wait for the flu to come around later in the game, and then farm the Reaper, because the Reaper, while immune to status effect moves, is not immune to mementos inflicting that status effect.
That's why I so vehemently denied you.
The flu gives the flu gives despair.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
And despair, they sit around for like one turn, lose some SP, another turn, lose some SP, and then on the third round, they end themselves.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, welcome to despair.
So if the Reaper is going to go one turn of do nothing, one turn of do nothing, and then end himself, you just beat the Reaper, getting all of those Reaper benefits. And you can do that for every floor of Mementos. It's why as soon as the first day of the flu goes by, the average level for the game goes from like, I think it's like 50 something, to the average level being like high 70, mid 80s. Just all of a sudden.
Yup.
In Royal, they fixed that. You can't farm the Reaper like that anymore. But they fixed Ryuji's rank 7 so that it actually gives you experience.
I'm grateful
Perfectly balanced. It's all things should be.
denying all this time.
So, in a way, they made it far easier to grind experience out.
Look at me. I just
Because now you don't have to wait for the flu, you just have to wait for Ryuji to hit rank 7.
I don't know.
we can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed.
Because I think the first time the flu shows up is in like 5 months.
His crimes.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the Phantom Thieves that steal hearts?
Don't tell me.
Surprise, Yusuke. Where the oh god.
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
Oh.
Listen, I don't think we need to scram. I'll just show them the truth. It'll be fine. I can actually do this forever.
Save it for after.
I can go all day.
And 9.
As long as I'm killing things, I have infinite resources.
I see. And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart.
When my clothes change? When did I become cool?
To think they truly exist.
Well, we're right in front of you.
Indeed.
I like how every once in a while the little bag will jump
A world like that.
or twitch.
So,
Mm-hmm.
with Madarame Sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Sure.
Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose
I'll take a new party member.
were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have
It's okay. We just won't screw up.
failsafe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Simply don't fuck up.
Madarame is a
Yeah.
man who has the art world under his feet.
If you don't fuck it up and you do it right,
If someone like me raises my
It's easy.
voice, it'll only be snubbed out.
Yeah.
We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the
Oh,
Phantom Thieves
Samurai
now.
Dan's gonna be a Colossal Con
I
again.
hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best.
oh yeah, no nude paintings of us, please.
So that was all a plan. Well,
Yeah,
that's
that,
quite daring, Takamaki-san.
Tad concerning.
It wasn't my idea. It was theirs.
Just a touch.
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Give it up! Oh, that reminds
He
me.
just wants to paint.
I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
You don't realize how creepy that is, my guy.
Couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he still feels
Yeah?
about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about
Listen,
Legal action.
listen. Yusuke is just
Way too desperate.
a little oblivious.
He still has more secrets.
It'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
It would be really funny if Yusuke was immune to the charm condition.
This happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then if we're to dodge this legal action thing. Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
That's okay. Give me a week.
By the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
Yeah.
You have a problem with that?
Oh yeah, you missed it earlier when we were on the train.
Why not?
He's
And
just on a different wavelength than other people.
it,
Do you wish to draw me?
it's like, and the train allows pets.
In that case,
Shut up, we didn't pay the pet fare. And I turned to On. On, you didn't pay the pet fare. I told you to go pay it.
Thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
Bet he got that idea from a
And then a girl came over and it's like, oh, what's that? Stuffed animal. It meows when you press a button on its head.
He's just weird.
I pressed the it's time to button mash option.
Yeah, it was time.
Listen, Sojiro, I am always up to only good things.
Only good
Yeah.
thing.
Only good things, TM.
no, no, no.
What's wrong with legal action? It's not like it's gonna happen. We'll just change the heart before then.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll get in touch with the school. We'll get expelled for sure. I'll go back to prison. Whatever. It's not gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
I forgot that is in fact the stakes in this one.
We just need to change his heart.
Yeah, for you two, you don't have a whole lot of stakes, or at least not stakes that you really completely understand. I go back to prison if I fail. At any point, in addition to whatever nonsense that I had just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for
What do you want to
for
do?
me, people die.
You just don't discover who the murderer is, but someone will, right? Either that, or they'll stop at 7, like Jack the Ripper.
People die, Eric.
Yeah. How many people do you think are gonna die if the? You know, that's a later thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. And for Richie, people die.
Yeah. Well, no, people don't die so much if he doesn't deal with the
They
big
start
shadow when it shows up.
killing themselves.
No, they.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
rates of apathy syndrome just go up near the full moon, but they don't stop even if he succeeds.
they do, however, go down.
The rate goes down, but it never stops.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not ever stop. But,
And it ramps back up the closer you get to a new full moon.
But definitely the people that wander into Tartarus, they're physically there. They are physically going to be gone.
Only if you fail to get them by the next full moon.
That's what we're saying. If we fail, people die.
No, that's if you fail to go get them out of the thing. At least for Richie, if he fails to get them out of the thing, then they probably die. We're not entirely sure what happens, but they're never seen again. They go on the kill count.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sounds about right. Long and short of it.
But whether or not he kills the big shadow every month, it doesn't apply to them.
The villain of the month.
Alright, what score did I get? Higher than average! Damn, I really did need Knowledge 3 for top 10, didn't I?
I got top 10, dude.
I didn't, because I've been neglecting my knowledge for Charm.
No, I've been thinking for mine, but yeah.
Yeah, you got top 10.
Hell yeah, smart boy.
Well then.
Me
He's
too.
working on his social skills later. Yeah, actually working on our social skills now.
I would love to hang out with Maruki.
Counselor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he suddenly, you're not able to hang out with him anymore after a certain point, right?
It's in October. It's like October something.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He has done his job. He has counseled the children.
But I also really want to hang out with him because he promised me snacks.
He did
Yeah.
promise you snacks.
He promised me snacks,
Yeah,
and then everyone else was like, "Are you really going to be bribed with snacks?" And he said, "All right, what if I also teach you some mindfulness things to sharpen your focus and whatnot?" And I said, "Man, you're really sweeting this deal. I was sold on snacks."
Mm-hmm. Oh, he also said, "Will help you stay calm whenever you're talking to your significant other."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went, "Damn, just listen, you sold me on the first part. You didn't need all of this."
Yeah.
So I'm looking up the deadline for him. Confidant deadline, I have to hit rank 9 before November 17th.
Okay.
And I can't go beyond rank 5 until September.
You're fine.
But I also just want to hang out with him because I like hanging out with him.
He's a cool counselor. He gets you snacks. I believe I too was sold on snacks.
We're both easily bribed with food.
Yeah.
Food is good, you know?
Well, just...
Listen, they've taken their steps forward because you are a great counselor.
And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
If they do, we'll steal their heart.
Physically, not metaphorically. It's gonna be like Mortal Kombat fatality here.
No, it's just gonna be Kahlua.
Being
That's my
given back
heart.
to me.
I need that. Oh man. Kahlua. Too cool. Too cool.
God, she is so fucking... I love that show so much.
I saw a short where someone was answering a question of who would win, Killua or Lee, and he went on and on about how great Killua is, and then he said, and then there's Lee.
You're talking about Rock Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the high estimate for Killua was like Mach 5 or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact number. And then he said, and then there's Lee, whose low ball speed has been estimated to around Mach 800.
Yeah. Yeah, no, in terms of, like, big anime series, Hunter x Hunter, low power scaling. Which is crazy when you think about how fucking insane Hunter x Hunter shit is.
Yeah.
And I just looked at it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Lee's just kind of that guy, too.
Yeah. No. No, I have no delusions about it.
I
love my...
know you
understand.
don't. It is a fun series still.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Love this show. I don't care if if my anime dad can beat up your anime dad. Like, I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't either, at least not in a super serious way, but I do like to see the comparisons and the numbers and the like theory of like the what if.
Yeah, that's always fun. Okay, debut on April 6th.
Which is why I like seeing Death Battle so much, even when they're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
A Death Battle, I'm still waiting for you to redo that Tifa versus Yang battle. I have the numbers.
Okay, so I watched the teaser. That's real cute.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Because I've mentioned this to at least Richie, but anyone watching hasn't heard this yet. I, for one of my papers in college, wrote Tifa versus Yang and how Death Battle was wrong, horribly wrong. And the numbers that Tifa gets to as like a conservative estimate are ridiculous.
Yeah. I think the issue is that Death Battle tries to put them on an even playing field, which isn't how that works. Sometimes characters are just stronger.
It shouldn't be battling each other to begin with.
Yeah, they're not
Unless
in the
you just,
same
like,
ballpark.
one-sided. Yeah.
Now
It's a different matchup.
they're very similar characters when it comes to like their fighting. They're both brawlers.
Yep.
But so that's why they were put together. But they are not in the same league.
No. They're not the same.
Pain in your heart.
When do you truly feel pain in my heart? When I get punched. No, when someone betrays me.
Yeah.
Because much like when they had Mitsuru versus
Weiss.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, you
I'm
poor
so
child.
Yeah.
I had that same reaction when it was Yang versus Tifa. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna go well for Yang.
I think part of the thing is like that's their character. So I mean they're kind of biased as well.
And unlike with the Link versus Cloud fight, they actually gave Tifa decent equipment.
Yeah, because they just gave Cloud Buster Sword, right?
They gave Cloud his weakest weapon, his weakest spells. It's his strongest armor. I put strongest in air quotes because it has the highest defense, but it doesn't allow him to use any other material on it.
Oh, one of those armors?
Yeah.
Dang.
And the defense bonus is not that high compared to the next best.
Yeah.
And they gave him Ribbon, which, yeah, I'd probably give him Ribbon too. It gives you immunity to status ailments.
Which is just good.
Yeah. Not that Link really does status elements, but you know, good to have.
Yeah, I don't think he has a single status ailment. Like maybe some sort of like, stun, but
Yeah, yeah. If you count a bomb going off in your face getting stunned, a possibility. That's about it.
Ribbon's just, like, generally his best accessory. And it's the one that everyone can agree, because it's also one that he wears. If you look in Advent Children, he's wearing the ribbon.
Yeah. I know what
he's
you're talking
also
about there.
sentimentally.
Yeah.
The ribbon is, yeah, because that's from Aerith, right?
I believe so, yeah. So, like, we can all agree ribbon's fine. It's a strong accessory that he is actually connected to and is seen wearing. Makes sense.
Yeah. It's the rest of it that's...
It's the fact that you... So, the Buster Sword in that game has a base power of 5.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, the next sword he gets is somewhere in the 20s.
I see.
Like, his swords get very powerful.
I forget, do they... Because they decide... For Link, I forget what they did, because they just gave Link, like, every fucking Link's
Yeah,
equipment,
they made
Yeah.
Link an amalgam.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
I agree.
I agree. I think that either Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time... Honestly, Ocarina of Time Child.
Really? Specifically Child?
Yeah. Child is, much stronger than adult.
Fascinating.
So Child gets stronger equipment. Gets access to the masks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you count the Majora's Mask, yeah.
I guess if you
Yeah,
include
'cause
the
I was
masks...
like, Ocarina of
Okay.
Time Child, I was like, huh? But
Yeah,
yes,
no, going into Majora's,
Yeah.
that is the only reason that I give it to Child, even though
Because the
Child
masks
doesn't
and
get
whatnot.
access- Yeah, because even though Child doesn't get access to like golden gauntlets or anything like that,
he can offset that by just becoming a Goron.
Yeah.
yeah, he can just be Goron. He can simply become giant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
I understand.
Uh,
I also
fucking
have this cheap-ass ability now.
Deity. Hold on.
Whoa.
Just to revive the effects of charge and country. Holy shit. I see.
Concentrate,
Yeah.
myriad truth.
Now, just because he has fierce deity doesn't mean like, oh, he wins here, because I mean Cloud fucking literally kills God. Now, does he do it with the power of his friends? Yeah. However,
No, he does it himself.
does he end up fighting it himself? Is he end up fighting Sephiroth himself?
Yeah, he ends up in a 1v1 against Sephiroth and wins. And
Okay.
in Advent Children, everyone else is like, no, we're not gonna... This is Cloud's fight.
Which is dumb as hell. However,
No, it's because they'll
Totally.
just be in the way.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like-
a liability.
Yeah, it's like when Gojo fights, and everyone's like, I don't want... We're better off not helping.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
But yeah, because like by the way, immediately my first thoughts go to Twilight Princess and the Ocarina of Time links because of their like actual martial capabilities.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if any other Link outside of like Hyrule Warriors Link, which I don't count in this instance, um, actually has like, I guess Skyward Sword Link kinda has some martial training.
Yep.
Isn't that mostly through what's the sword? Fee, isn't it?
Well, no, like
Yeah.
as a student
he's
at the school, he had
actually
some
a knight.
martial training.
Oh, does he? Does he have some
Yeah.
actual? Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm,
he is
mhm.
actually a knight. However, he is a knight in a place that like has no fucking crime or really any monsters. Issues.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess
And
at
most
night.
things will be the bats that appear at night.
Yeah, it's
And
bats
the
and
professor's, not
swans.
the professor, but the principal's cat.
And the principal's cat. Don't forget about the fucking cat.
That little demon. But anyways,
God, motherfucker. I remember I threw it off, and it just started flying back up. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
yeah.
Tressum moment.
Yeah, like
it flies
literally
up
you
high
describe
through.
cats as demons, Eric. That one just actually is.
That one just is a demon.
I see.
Yeah, the knights
Oh,
in that one is like, they fight choose. They fight the slime. That
Yeah.
kind. Let me see. So Twilight Princess, he's a farmhand.
Yep.
Like farmhand strong enough to just fucking toss an ox.
So you know,
Yeah.
normal farmer strength.
Yeah, regular farmer boy. And then he receives training from Ocarina of Time Link.
Mm-hmm.
Who I don't know how he gets his training. But you learn all the battle arts through that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's just going around doing his thing, trying to find a certain wayward lost fairy that said, you know, our adventure's done. I don't want to be with you anymore.
If that's
I
the
completed
case,
my mission.
then I think that Twilight Princess Link might have the best martial training. Because he's getting it from another hero, not,
Yeah.
you know, through knights or, you know,
Yeah,
what
so
have you.
Not only that, he also like just the rank of just being a farmhand. He also has his funny little thing. Sadly, without Midna, he cannot turn into a wolf.
I mean, would the wolf help him?
The wolf has some very good access, like speed, and just movement. And being able to freely transform in between is very useful. He also sumo wrestles with Gorons.
Yeah.
And wins.
As wolf? Or
No,
just
no,
as,
No,
or
like,
as boy?
Yeah, as boy. Though he does have, I forget what item he does have that
Iron
makes
boots.
that a lot more feasible, though.
Is it just the iron boots?
I believe so. Yeah, that feels
Yeah,
right.
which like okay, he puts on boots now. He's in the same weight class as Gorons.
Yeah, but it still is a technique thing.
Mhm.
I
Oh
agree.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's still fucking sumo wrestling Gorons.
And
But yeah, because he
winning.
knows. Yeah. He goes toe to toe with Dark Nuts like in proper martial competition.
Oh man,
Mhm.
Dark Nuts, my beloved.
Which are actually skilled knights.
Fighting Dark Nuts is so much fun in Twilight Princess.
Like my favorite thing is like doing the trials and where you have to fight 3 of them at once and then
my
killing them all.
Yeah. It's
So
so
satisfying.
Good. It's
But anyways,
but like I'm trying to think because a lot of them are just, oh yeah, this kid, he's gonna pick up a sword and go on an adventure.
Yeah, that's
Um,
most of them from my knowledge, even though I've played
Yeah.
and finished only one Legend of Zelda game.
I've played and finished.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Because the only next closest one would be like, what is it? Link to the Past Link, but that's just like his uncle that is a knight,
Yeah.
not necessarily him.
So I hadn't been thinking about this. I've been thinking about classic Legend of Zelda. But Breath of the Wild Link.
Yeah, they brought out Breath of the Wild Link for the rematch.
Yeah, so canon Breath of the Wild Link is
Not Tears of the Kingdom because that wasn't out at the time,
Yeah,
but they did use
Yeah,
Breath
yeah,
of the
yeah.
Wild.
No, but Canon Breath of the Wild Link is an absolute monster. Like we were
Yes.
talking about how like I don't count Hyrule Warriors Link. Breath of the Wild Link is as strong as
Yeah.
fucking Hyrule Warriors Link. Like that is how he is like in
Because
canon.
isn't that the link that they use for Hyrule Warriors as like the default link?
No, they use
No. It's its own link.
yeah, it is its own link. It's most closely tied to Twilight Princess, I believe.
Okay.
Like the Hyrule and everything that's used.
Okay.
It's Queen, then, and whatever comes after.
But yeah, I know Breath of the Wild Link is a little crazy.
Yeah, no, the man can just fucking take on Lionel's all on his own with nothing but a sword and like all
More like
four
nothing but a
Lionels.
twig, but anyway.
Oh yeah, no, it's the man is insane.
Yeah, he
Um,
does good work.
Yeah. No, as far as like creativity and ingenuity in combat, just the things that Breath of the Wild allows for and the things that Link can do.
Yeah,
With that,
Link
isn't-
definitely has that category over
yeah.
Cloud in the matchup. I fully give that one to him. He's got that.
Oh yeah.
The problem is
However,
the
Cloud-
difference in stats is just too big.
Yeah, there's a certain point where it's kind of like, I don't know what you're meant to do about that. At that point,
There's a point
I
where
don't
it
know.
stops mattering.
yeah. So I've been watching Fire Force recently.
Yeah.
He told me about this
And-
character, and I love this character already.
Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't gonna go into that, but Richie, you've seen Fire Force, yeah?
Of course.
So
one?
I told Eric earlier about the 8th Lieutenant
Uh-huh.
and his rifle,
Oh, yeah.
where he just fucking fires a rifle and his technique destroys the barrel, so he has a special made rifle so he can fucking eject the barrel to put a new one on.
Oh,
That's not the character I was referring to, but yes, I was just...
Oh,
Jesus.
What did I tell you about? Jeff, what did I tell you about? Let me see. Oh yeah, fucking. Oh, what's his name? The knight, Arthur. I forgot his name is just Arthur.
oh,
Oh,
Arthur's funny.
yeah, Arthur's great.
His
The
name
more
is
he does it,
Arthur!
his name is Arthur.
Yes,
And his
he is a
technique is called
knight.
Excalibur.
Yeah.
The more he feels, he is very specifically, he's the Night King, because while he was in the academy with the main character Shinra, because Shinra, his whole thing, I want to be a hero, I'm gonna be a hero, and he's like, oh well, I'm gonna be a knight, and I was like, well, heroes are better than knights, and he was like, well, I'm the Night King. Oh, he's such a funny character. Because did you ever watch Soul Eater?
I've seen a little bit of it.
Have you seen Excalibur in Soul Eater?
Yes.
So he is like Black Star or like Excalibur in Soul Eater, like that kind of like just a little insufferable.
Excalibur, like that episode where you first meet Excalibur was actually the first episode I was ever shown of Soul Eater.
Everybody like that face where they cringe. Every character in the anyway, but it's like he's not quite as bad as Excalibur, but he is like it's that sort of like cringe, like yeah, we get it, fucking knight, and he can't say words correctly. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but he'll say something and he'll use the wrong word, and then on the side there will be like you know, like editor's note, he meant to say this.
Guys, it came early.
Yo.
Oh shit, Christmas is
We
here
cook-
already?
Came 5 days
Yeah.
early.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, next time you see me, I'll be max level.
Understandable
Sounds
how-
good. With a full compendium, right?
I don't know about the full compendium, but I'll try. I will make an effort for that one, because the Izanagia that I have gets extra power based on how full my compendium is.
Yo, nice.
Which I didn't understand why it had that ability at first, and then as I was explaining the ability, I went, oh, I get it. Because while all of the Persona protagonists get stronger based on, the bonds with their friends, Yu gets the biggest bump in power with his bonds.
Okay. I'll find out what that means.
So his final persona having the ability of, the more friends I have, the more stronger I am. It just slapped me in the face like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh my god, at a certain part, the main character, Shinra, and Arthur, they're training with, the, like, traditional, like, Japanese, like, samurai, by the way, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
And in, like, the fight that follows, Arthur is there, and it's like, yes, I will, exude, the path of the samurai, and I will be the knight samurai. And he starts thinking, it's like, wait, no, hold on, that would just make me a samurai. I'll be the samurai knight!
It's like that one boss in Sekiro.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh.
Alright,
Poor...
which one of these do I read? Do I read Social Thought,
No...
Tidying the Heart, or Buchiko's story, a heartwarming tale of a dog and his master?
Oh, I love that story.
Such a good story.
Stat-wise, I think Tidying the Heart, however...
I'll read the book, the one about the dog.
Dog, I love that story. Oh yeah, the reason I brought it up, because we were talking about power scaling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the end of the first season now. And I told you, everybody's abilities, they are pyrokinesis.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a motherfucker that his ability of pyrokinesis is he cools down the thermal expansion of the universe to stop time.
That's not how time works, but I guess that would stop people from moving. It would also kill them. Along with everything else.
He cools the thermal expansion of the universe to stop time for everyone but him.
Someone bring this up to Kyle Hill. I want to see his response.
Oh my god. The main character, his whole thing is that he shoots fire from his... And that's his ability. That's it. He is learning how to go faster and faster throughout the entire show, like how it's like, get more power out of this feat, out of his feet, out of his blast. He's called the Devil's Footprint, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He fights this guy that stops time, and he goes so fast that his particles shatter. His particles that make up his body shatter apart and faster. So his stop time doesn't affect him, and then he ends up going faster than the speed of light, so that he goes back in time to the point where his body was still together.
Huh?
Don't think about it.
That is some, classic Superman kind of shit.
Yeah, no, he was so fast his body breaks apart. But hey, how would he reform when he stops going so fast? Well, you see, he just keeps going faster until he goes in time, and all of a sudden his body's reformed to how it was before he broke apart.
Alright, I have a question about that ability.
Uh-huh.
What is the silver ratio?
What is the silver ratio? Oh,
I don't remember the numbers. I know it's smaller than golden.
Yeah.
I just don't
wanna
remember
say-
which one it is. I want to say it's...
Um,
I'll look it up. I think I have my answer. I just wanna.
I want to say it's the
middle one.
0.4, maybe?
Yeah, that feels about right.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking it up. Silver ratio is. Do you want to tell me the silver ratio? Google. It is.
I was right? I was right!
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is it.
you got it.
Precisely.
Alright, now we get to learn about the golden and silver ratio. You may proceed while she drones on.
Bah.
Oh god. No, that fucking let me see. What other bullshit abilities? Cause like there's heat mirages to make like fake clones.
Because I know what he does at the end.
Yeah, I do too. Rich,
I
you
don't.
don't know, right? Okay.
Yeah, I do
then
not
we'll
know.
Hold off, because I remember what that happens.
And holy hell, that end.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's see.
Nice going.
So, because of the mangaka, there's a character, Tamaki, and
Isn't that the one that everyone wants?
for a very specific reason, I'm about to tell you what happens.
Okay.
So she is a gag character, and very specifically, she is a fan service gag character.
Understandable.
And her, they joke about it and they call it her lucky lechery effect or
Reverse
whatever.
Lucky Ledger.
Reverse, yeah. And like she will trip over, like she tripped over fucking like train tracks, and as she tripped, her coat came off, revealing it's like, you know, so now it's like, she's just in her bra and pants, and then she, you know, falls over, and then her pants fly off as well. And then as she's getting up, her bra gets caught, and, you know, now she's topless. And I'm like,
Oh, you mean about the
Jesus.
Yeah,
Please elaborate.
It's
it
crazy.
is,
Okay.
it's,
Let's start
I
from
think it's meant to be,
the nervous
like,
spots where
the
we
joke is like,
understand
you know,
beliefs are called
stupid
paths.
anime moments like that,
These are worlds that take form from someone's cognition.
because
The materialization of
there's
their
a scene
reality.
where it's her and the nun in the fire department.
Not just anyone
You
with
know, where nuns
Oh.
often hang out.
primarily those
Yeah,
with
because
strong
it's,
discordant desires.
there's a whole thing there.
Gotta be criminals. Real
Again, because it's the mangaka, there's deeply like Catholic religious undertones to a lot of it. And so
Latin.
they,
Your persona is the
Latin.
true feelings
so like they
of
say
your
prayers
eyes
when
are
they're
reflecting
putting
back
down
your shadow.
like
Then, since you have
the
full
fire
control over
monsters,
your emotions,
the
there's no way
infernals.
your desires can get distorted.
Because it's people like spontaneously combust into fire monsters,
Mhm.
and then they have to put them down, so they say a prayer for the fallen, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so the nun is with her,
Just say a
and
person's name, location,
she's
distortion,
topless,
then you're
and the dude that's about to kill them is like,
so,
uh,
like,
uh,
things would be Shaq.
and so the nun comes up behind him with a fucking pipe, and Kate just fucking smacks him in the back of the head.
foot in it before.
My favorite scene.
And then he's about to get back up, and then Tamaki also just beats him, and they spend like a solid like 5-10 seconds of them just
I'll rely on
beating his fucking head in repeatedly.
I got you covered,
while there's like a mouse in like the foreground covering like what's actually happening. You just see them fucking just beating the shit out of him. Oh, and then they cut to him on the ground, and it's censored where his brains are fucking spilling out.
God.
There's no way we'll be able to wait if that happens.
He likely won't act on
Okay.
that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put,
Oh.
he would be so foolish as
But
to take his name
Tamaki's
with a trial
powers
during
is
the
that
exhibition.
she is a cat.
Alright, so we just gotta
Another reason why people like
Yes,
People
yes,
like
so
Cat
her
Girl.
Yes.
people like
Yep,
cat
yep.
girl. And so she has like fiery cat ears and 2 tails, and she uses those tails to like do acrobatics and then swing them at people. Let's see who else is in company aid. You have Obi, who is the captain, who is unpowered, and he just trains physically so hard, and he was a firefighter before he joined Fire Force.
Listen up.
And he is like, even though he is unpowered, he wears because the equipment and everything is made to withstand not just fire, but like demon fire.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's just in his suit. He puts on like the full helmet. He has giant fuck off fire shield, like shield against fire in this instance.
Yeah.
And he'll just fucking he'll just take an axe. He'll tear up like a piece of train track to ram them through. Like,
Alright.
like he
Boys
is.
buff.
Yeah, the man
Strong.
is buff as hell and fucking love Obi.
Alright, so everyone can see I'm at 17-16 playtime and I'm level 16.
We will see
Nice and
where we
easy to
go
remember.
Next session.
I will save my progress on save file 2.
Okay.
And we will compare.
Because this is a good place to stop, because I'm going to be in here for a long time.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Also, it's 1 in the morning.
It's fine. I just say I love the safe transition.
Really? I do not recall that in the slightest.
I don't either. Oh my god.
Huh.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night to the people.
I'm going to